That is our chicken and broccoli Alfredo stuffed jacket potato. That is a meal right there. Beautiful. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing a jacket potato recipe. We're going to do jacket potatoes. We're going to stuff them with cooked chicken, broccoli and Alfredo sauce. I am using the air fryer today. This was sent over by COSORI, as you know on the channel by now, but they didn't send the chef, so you've got me operating this. However, this recipe can be made in the oven for all those people who don't have a fantastic piece of kit like this. And it is a fantastic piece of kit actually. Okay, right, the jacket potatoes are very simple in an air fryer. They take half the time of cooking in a regular oven. That's why we're doing this in here today. I've got some potatoes. These potatoes weigh about 400 grams each. They are massive. I've got some more there, but we're only going to do two. Now what we need to do is prick these all over, rub some oil and salt on and chuck them in there and let them cook for about 40 minutes. It's just easy cooking on this channel, as you know. So make sure your potatoes are washed and dried, and then prick them all over with a fork. It's like something out of a movie. Okay, there's our potatoes. I'm going to do this dual zone, and I could do this in a compartment each, but you know, come on, these are massive. Let's put one in each and let the air circulate around everything. So that's going on. It's going on to grand zone, which is the whole thing. And we got 200 degrees on air fryer, and we're going to preheat it just whilst we do this. It's only going to take a couple of minutes. It might as well warm up while we're doing this. So we want a little bit of oil on those potatoes, and then we're going to put some salt on. Fabulous. So on there with some salt. Now the salt is going to help draw out the moisture and crisp up the potato. Common sense. So we're going to get these on first, and then we'll crack on with an Alfredo sauce. Blanch the broccoli. We've only got a little bit of broccoli. Look, we don't need too much, and we're using cooked chicken. Easy, quick recipe. That's enough. Take our air fryer basket and straight in there. Straight in there. And we're going to go for grand zone 200, and we're going to go for about 40 minutes. Off it goes. Let it do its thing. Okay, whilst that's whirring away there, let's just talk about using foil for jacket potatoes, okay? You can put the jacket potato in the foil, and you can put it in the air fryer. Not a problem. Advantages, disadvantages. You are putting a jacket on the potato. Pun intended, because the jacket potatoes, you are putting a jacket on a potato. Air is circulating, but it's still bouncing off the tin foil inside. So it's going to take longer to cook. Guaranteed longer to cook, about 8 minutes longer. Also, what you've got going on, you are steaming the potato inside. You're steaming it, you're going to get lovely soft skins. Beautiful, fluffy, steamed potato with a soft skin. Fabulous if that's what you want. However, if you cook the potatoes like we're doing, you get a nice crispy skin, guaranteed. Okay, now for the people even like me that don't have such good gnashers and you want a little bit softer skin, when the potato comes out of the oven, okay, we're going to stuff our potato, but if you're doing potatoes, when it comes out of the oven, wrap it in foil. 5 minutes, the skins soften completely. There you go. Right, let it do its thing. Okay, while that's cooking away there, we want to be blanching our broccoli. Chuck the broccoli in there. It's going to be blanched for about 5 minutes, that's all. Okay, we've had about 5 minutes, that'll do. Let's have those out of there. Now, of course, if you like really soggy veg, just keep blanching. Up to you. One side. Come on, let's be having a sneak peek. We're halfway, they're fantastic. Back in. Right, we want to put together our Alfredo sauce. In that pan, which is red hot, about a tablespoon of butter. And we're straight in there with about a tablespoon of flour. Not too high. We're just cooking out that rawness in that flour, which is very easy to do. In there with some milk. Let's just have a little stir on there. No lumps there, look. Little bit of black pepper. Now I'm not using salt because we're going in with Parmesan. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of cream. Little stir on there. Let's bring it all in. Now, this is one of those sauces which is open to a little bit of Dijon mustard, English mustard, anything like that. You flavour it whichever way you like. It's quick, it's simple, and can be tailored to your needs, whatever you like to eat. So nice and straightforward. Now, as soon as you put the Parmesan in here, it's going to thicken up. So get the Parmo in. And just be a little bit careful. Keep the flame really low. Right, we want to be going in there with our cooked chicken. Oh, sorry about that. We want to be just warming that through in there. And we also want to be changing out from this whisk. So we get this lovely, lovely, lush, thick sauce look forming. So give that a little minute in there to warm that chicken back up. And then we're just going to put this to one side. We want to take some potato out of our jacket potatoes. And we're going to stir that in here. Thicken it up with the potato. We don't want to waste the potato. We want to use it. So you can bob that back in there, that broccoli. Just stir that in. There we go. You can bob your lid on to keep it warm. Okay, cool down end. And there is our potatoes. Okay, I think they're done. Let's have those out of there. Wow, they're hot. Put that back. Right. What we need to be doing, we want to stuff these potatoes. Now, I'm going to put a tray in this time. You know, I don't want the cheese and everything to melt all over the baskets. It's common sense. These things are cooked. All we're doing is crisping them over the top with our filling in. Okay, now we just want to, in there, whoo-wee, these are hot. And in there. And we got a lovely crispy skin on there, look. Beautiful. So, we're going to take that skin off there. We're not going to waste that, are we? We're going to eat it. Oh. Right, that potato in there, we want to take some of that potato out and we want to actually stir that into our Alfredo sauce. And you can see it's cooked, look, it's just flaking out. We're going to come in here, we're going to grab some of this potato out of here and dump it in there. Try not to wreck the sides. Whoo-wee, that is blooming hot. Be careful. Even my asbestos fingers have just felt that then. So we're not going to waste the potato. The potato we're going to mix back in with the sauce. So I'm going to dump that on there. I'm going to do the same with this one. Move some of that sauce and contents to one side. Okay. Now, just mash some of that in there with that creamy Alfredo sauce. And then we are going to stuff our potatoes. Right, there's our lovely stuffed potatoes on there, look. Now we want to be going on there some mozzarella. That goes in the air fryer for about 5 to 8 minutes tops. So just take your potatoes in there like that, in there like that. Bring the temperature down this time. We're going to do grand zone. We're coming down to 190 and we're going to come down to about 5 minutes. What we want you to do is crisp over the top. These skins are delicious. Come on. Oh, look in there. They are spectacular. Come on, let's get them out. Oh, look at those. Wow, they look a bit special. Look at those things. Right, we've got some Alfredo sauce left in that pan. So it's going on this plate and the potatoes are going on the top. Or a potato. Come on, we got a little bit of that Alfredo sauce there. That can go on there. On there. That fabulous, ooh, that's hot. That fabulous potato. Just look at that. That is our chicken and broccoli Alfredo stuffed jacket potato. That is a meal right there. Beautiful. Come on, grab yourself a knife and fork and let's get it in here. Oh, come on. Oh, steaming. Fantastic. Nice, soft, look at that. Nice, soft, fluffy jacket potatoes. Oh, oh man, that is good. Absolutely boiling, but that is really delicious. Come on, let's get through this cheesy top. Oh, into our chicken. Don't forget this is mozzarella, so it's stringy in here. Oh. Oh. Oh wow. That is a simple meal. Oh, that is a fantastic meal. It's cheesy. For me, I would probably like a bit more salt. And like I said, when we were making the sauce, you can go in there with Dijon mustard, English mustard, anything like that to flavour it up. That is absolutely superb. A fantastic chicken and broccoli Alfredo stuffed jacket potato. Come on. Oh, that is so delicious. Don't forget we use Parmesan in there. If you want to use cheddar, use cheddar. It doesn't matter. You know, you want a cheesy sauce inside there. That Alfredo sauce wants to be a little bit cheesy in there, you know. So there you go. Jacket potatoes, a breeze cooked in the COSORI TwinFry dual blaze. Fluffy inside and crispy skins. Fabulous dish. If you like what we're doing, don't forget share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make this. And if you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. Stringy mozzarella. Oh, what a combo. Link in the description if you want to check it out. It's worth checking out.